Now, Lawrence, a part of this partnership with ISCEA means you're now offering 3 globally recognised accredited courses. Tell me about those.
Thanks, Jack. Yep, we're really excited. The first one is CSCA, which is a Certified Supply Chain Analyst, a really important course because everything's data these days. Next one, CPLM, for Certified Professionals in Logistics Management. And a country like Australia, logistics managers is absolutely vital. So because it's such a big geographical space, to get it right is important. And the final one is CSSCP, Certified Sustainable Supply Chain Professional. And we all know how important ESG is, sustainability. These days, if you haven't got sustainability and supply chain all bundled into one, you're missing a big piece of the puzzle. So to be accredited in those 3 areas is really powerful for Australian supply chain professionals.
That's really interesting. And the International Supply Chain Education Alliance is this global professional organisation for supply chain professionals. So we're tapping into that global reach, that global recognition as well. And they're being offered both virtually and in person right here in Australia, in the APAC region, really.
That's right, Jack. I think one of the big benefits of having the ATLC partnership is that we've got a great national footprint of a community and great events that we roll out. So now we're going to bring those events, not just network and information sessions, but really advanced training and global accreditation through the ISCEA partnership.
I'm curious, you're very familiar with the Australian supply chain market and in industry.
Yeah.
So what does having a certification or accreditation mean for somebody hunting for a job or looking to take the next step and level up?
Well, Jack, it's a massive difference. I think if you're competing for a role against another candidate who hasn't got accreditation, or maybe has domestic accreditation but not that international standard, we here in Australia, from a supply chain and logistics perspective, are probably, it is pretty well accepted that we're a few years behind other markets. So to have global international standards and global international accreditation demonstrates to potential employers and other people in the organisation that you might be applying to that you're really up there with the best in the world.
And so much talk about sustainable supply chain, sustainability. There's a lot of external factors that are pushing the market towards those sort of solutions. So it really allows you to be in a position to have that knowledge, have those skills, and be at the forefront of this wave of innovation that we're really seeing around the world. And we're just it's the tip of the iceberg in Australia, I think, at the moment.
Absolutely, Jack. I mean, things like carbon reporting now are really being not just embraced, but mandatorised in way that you have to report to your customers, every other external stakeholders across the supply chain. So the availability and the knowledge to take sustainability, things like data as well, and have that logistics framework all across those 3 courses and present that to make it part of your role and optimise that for your piece in supply chain is vital.
For anyone who's interested, how can we learn more about this specific partnership?
Well, look, we're really excited. The Australian Trade Logistics Corporation already has a strong community across the country, but this is something that we want to deliver. So, become an ATLC member, obviously subscribe to our website, and you'll stay up to date with all the latest and dates and opportunities across the ISCEA landscape here.
We'll also add a link to this video as well that will send you to the right place.
Yep.
Thank you so much for your time. Really interesting stuff, Lawrence.
Thanks, Jack.